for your feature act tonight. Coming up to the stage right now, ending the best semester of his career, coming in at 2.56 GPA. I want everyone to give a big round of applause for Peter Coffey.
Always wanted to do that. That was awesome. I guess if things aren't going too well, I can just tell you guys to do that. That'll work. All right. Well, my name's Peter Coffey. I'm here to tell a few jokes. So let's get started. Recently, I told my girlfriend that I did Molly. She wasn't exactly too thrilled about it. She said, you know, Peter, you know, that drug is really bad for you, and you know, I really care about you, and you could have died. And I said, yeah, the drug. That's what I was talking about too. I wasn't talking about my female roommate Molly. I'm just kidding. My roommate's name isn't Molly. It's Adrian. Yeah. So, but no, I really actually do have a girlfriend that's real, which is amazing for a guy like me who does weird things like this. But my girlfriend, she's Jewish, and yeah, not fans or she's Jewish, and I'm not Jewish. I'm not Jewish at all, very not Jewish. And dating a Jewish girl comes with a little bit of a learning curve. Like, for example, if it's your Jewish girlfriend's Jewish dad's birthday, don't get him the box set of Lethal Weapon on DVD. For all y'all that don't know, Mel Gibson is the star of every single one of those movies. And don't try to redeem yourself by saying, I got it on sale. Because that's not gonna work. But yeah, you know, another thing I learned from just having a girlfriend, I don't think this has to do with her being Jewish, is that the excuse, I swear this has never happened to me before, only works once when you have a girlfriend, because when you use it the second time, she knows it has in fact happened to you before, and she begins to catch on. What I'm trying to say is I have a problem with premature ejaculation. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else here from the support group? Yeah. Well, let me just say, according to the American Health Journal, 1 in 3 of you guys are fucking lying, okay? That's right, 1 in 3 guys in America struggle with premature ejaculation. And I'm struggling. But, you know, they tell you, you know, I want to make myself better. I do. I want to get better because like, I've never been on the receiving end of premature ejaculation, but I sort of feel like it's like when you go to sit down on an automatic toilet and it flushes before you get started. You're just kind of like, whoa, I guess we're done here. Don't worry, I came too. So I want to improve myself because I hate that. So you know, so I've been doing a little research, and what I've read online is they tell you to think about something else. And I dug a little deeper, and I heard the main thing people tell you to think about is baseball. Because according to people on the internet, baseball is the least arousing sport around. So that's what I do, and to an extent it works, but I have really bad ADD, So like, I'll start to think about baseball, but then my mind will go on these random tangents. Like for example, the other night I was having sex. I was doing good. I was doing pretty good. If I don't say so myself. And then I was like, oh no, I think I'm gonna come a little too soon. So I was like, okay, I gotta start thinking about baseball. Baseball. But then the ADD kicked in. I was like, baseball, Barry Bonds, Jackie Robinson, segregation, the Civil War, Abraham Lincoln, Booker T. Washington, Frederick Douglass, Martin Luther King, racism in America, Donald Sterling, Paula Deen! Let me tell you, I have had to do a lot of difficult things in my life, but nothing is more difficult than trying to explain to your girlfriend why you yelled out Paula Deen in the middle of sex. There's no way to get around that. You can't just be like, yeah, you know how it is. I was thinking about Paula Deen. You know how it goes. You know how I usually, that? You can't say that. It doesn't work that way. So yeah. This is what happened to me. It's a true story. Another true story. I woke up with a boner this morning.
Yeah!
Anyone else wake up with a boner this morning?
Yeah!
I like it when I wake up with a boner because it kind of prevents me from rolling out of bed in the morning, I like that. But I was thinking, what if other parts of your body acted like a penis? Like, what if your fingers got hard? Like, could you imagine, like, you wake up, it's a Monday, you had a shitty weekend, you're just like, fuck, god damn it. You're just like, oh no. And you just you get out of bed and you make your way over to the door and it's closed and you can't open it. You're just like, oh no, so fucking use your mouth. You walk downstairs, you're knocking shit over because you can't get a handle on anything. You can't hold your coffee and you're spilling it. You're just like, oh, this is awful. And then you try to put on your clothes, you can't get your hands through your sleeves. You're just like, oh, this is the worst day ever. But finally, you get everything together and you walk outside and you see your neighbor Ned and he's going to work too. And you wave to him with your erect fingers and he waves back like this because he has ED. Speaking of penises, I have this really irrational fear that like I'm gonna go to the bathroom to pee and I'm gonna leave it hanging out and I'm gonna walk out of the bathroom and then someone's gonna come up to me and be like, yo dude, your dick's hanging out. And I'm just gonna be like, oh no, this is what I was always scared of happening. I really think that fear has a lot to do with the fact that I tend to forget the little things in life. Joke, by the way, I have a massive penis. It's huge. Alright, we get this mic out of the way. Just get annoying, walk around a little bit. Yeah, let's stop talking about penises because this is getting a little ridiculous. Maybe I'll come back to the topic later. Who knows what's gonna happen? I realized the other day I really don't like douchebags.
Yeah.
Anyone else? No one really likes douchebags. No one's ever been like, that guy Frank, he's a douchebag, but I really like him. No one's ever said that. What I realized the other day is that the douchebag courtship process has, that's a sentence that's probably never been muttered before. The douchebag courtship process. The douchebag courtship process has stayed the same forever. Like you could go back to the caveman times, and when a caveman who's a douchebag wanted to have sex with a cave woman, he would go up to her and he'd just knock her on the head with a club and have his way with her. Today, this process has been replaced with loud music, mixed drinks, and roofies. It's still called the same thing though, clubbing. But there are minor differences. I do not like douchebags, but you want to know what kind of people I hate the most? My mom. I'm just kidding. She's annoying. We'll get to her later. But no, the kind of people I hate the most are the people who decided getting from point A to point B on a college campus is a unicycle. Fuck you if you ride a unicycle on a college campus. This isn't even a joke. This is just how I feel. Like literally, the unicycle club could be in the audience right now, and I wouldn't care. Like, yeah, we could fight after the show. I'll knock you over. No. Yeah, I was saying, alright, I'm done with unicycles. Fuck those guys. But my mom, she is annoying. I do find my mom to be a very annoying person. I know I'm not like the first, like, young, like 22-year-old guy to say they find their mom annoying. But like the other day she called me, and I don't know, you know how it is. Like she called me, and she was like, "Hey Peter, it's your mother." It's like, "Oh, hey mom." And like another thing about my mom is like, she treats me like a child. Like, she still thinks I'm a little kid. And I'm not. And also because she thinks I'm a little kid, she thinks I don't understand anything she's saying. So she's really specific. So the other day she called me, she said, "Hey Peter, it's your mother." I said, "Hey mom, what's up?" "We had to paint the shed over the weekend. You know the shed, right? It's in the backyard. We put the lawnmower in it. You know the shed." "Yeah, Mom, I know what shed you're talking about because we only have one fucking shed." Man, but she's so annoying. And like to make matters worse, like according to her, like in her mind, she has never been wrong in her life. Like she has never been in the wrong. She has never made a mistake. And what I'm about to tell you is a true story, 100% true story. About a year and a half ago, I got a call from my mom. This is how it went. She said, "Hey Peter, it's your mother. How you doing?" I was like, "Oh, how's it going? What's up, Mom?" "Well, we're gonna have to redo the bathroom behind the garage real quick, just to give you a little visual. Behind my garage, at the end of the garage, is a bathroom. All right, so you guys can visualize everything? Okay, good. It's like, we had to redo the bathroom behind the garage." It's like, "Oh, why'd you have to redo the bathroom behind the garage?" "Well, your father put the garbage can in the wrong spot." What does that have to do with you having to redo the bathroom?" "Well, it confused me and I drove through the wall." "What? You drove through the wall?" "Yeah, but it wasn't my fault. It was your father's fault. You see, you put the trash can in the wrong spot." "What? Was he even home at the time?" "No, he was at work." I swear, that's the true story. My mom honestly thinks she has never been wrong in her life. And it's a little ridiculous, and she is crazy, but I don't blame her for being just a little bit crazy. Bless you. You okay? All right. You're right. Well prayed for her. Yeah, she's crazy, but I think she's a little, she has a good excuse to be crazy. She is one of 8 girls. Yeah, I know. She has 7 sisters, and that is 9 women living in one house at the same time if you count her mom. 9 women. That is insane. How my grandfather died of old age and not a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head is amazing. That is an amazing man right there. But yeah, but because, you know, my mom grew up with so many girls and no guys, she wasn't really ready for the whole male teenage puberty thing. More specifically, when it came to jerking off. Like, I would do my business in the bathroom because it was the only room in the house where you're allowed to lock the door, because we had a no door locking policy, which is stupid, if you ask me. And so yeah, I would jerk off in the bathroom all the time. And from age 13 to 16, my mom thought I had really bad bowel problems. Like, she would knock on the door and be like, "Peter, you okay? Peter, you okay? You've been in there for 20 minutes the second time I'm there. Are you okay? Do you need me to come in there?" No, Mom, don't come in, I'm about to come. I mean, come out, I'm about to come out. It wasn't this, it was different for my dad though. I mean, I'd be in the bathroom doing whatever, and my dad would knock on the door and he'd be like, Peter, you in there? Yeah. What are you doing? Nothing. Oh, well, when you get done doing nothing, make sure you wash your hands. And that was the end of it. He understood. He knew exactly. Oh man, but I remember being young, dude. I remember being young, like the first time I like watched porn, like looking at porn as a kid. Like, I liked it back then because like, for your first time, you didn't really know what it was. It was this beautiful, euphoric thing, and you liked it, and you didn't know why. It was just like, you looked at it, and you were like, I could get used to this. It wasn't this dirty, shameful thing that you have to do every day like it is now. It wasn't that at all. It was this awesome, amazing, beautiful thing, and you liked it, and you didn't know why. And I remember like the first few times you watched porn, you watched it with your friends. Okay, let me give you a little story here. Jeff's house, summer before 8th grade. It's a sleepover and there's 6 of us. It's me, Jeff, Kyle, Chris, Steven, and Zach. So we're sitting on the couch. It's around 1 a.m. Jeff's parents have been asleep for almost 2 hours. So we give each other a little look. We know what time it is. We tiptoe over to the computer. Kyle announces that he's going to take the captain seat behind the computer because he knows what he's doing. We all trust him because he has an older brother. So Kyle gets in front of the computer. He types in Google. Types in Google Images. Types in boobs. Naked. Genius! He hits enter. Nothing. God damn it, Kyle, I told you to turn the safe search off. I thought you said you knew what you were doing, man. Kyle admits his mistake, corrects it, hits enter. Boom, titties. And Kyle starts going to town. He's clicking on every picture, every video. There's no picture of tits left unticked. Click, there's no picture of an ass left unturned. He's going to town. He's going crazy. And 10 minutes later, he's still clicking away, and we start shaking, and we don't know why. We're all just sitting there shaking, and we don't know why. Kyle's still clicking away. 15 minutes later, we all start yelling at him to go to different websites. Hey man, go to 89.com. Hey no, go to bangrose.com. No man, go to We All Live Together, Twas and Lesbians. Kyle can't pay attention to all of us because he's clicking away, and he's in the zone. He's clicking, he's clicking. 20 minutes later, we're all still shaking, and we don't know why. Jeff went to the bathroom 10 minutes ago. We don't know what he's doing in there. All of a sudden, footsteps start coming down the stairs. We all start to freak out. Kyle's freaking out the most because he's in front of the computer. He's trying to get all the tabs away at the same time, but he can't because there's not enough time. But I don't feel bad for him because that's the job he chose when he sat down on that seat. Chris tries to pretend to be asleep, but that doesn't work because he's standing up. Zach runs into the kitchen because he can't take the heat. Steve, the smart one, runs into the living room, lays down on the couch, and turns on the TV. I try to follow him, but it's too late. The footsteps have reached the bottom of the stairs. It's Jeff's dad. We make eye contact. I'm still shaking. Jeff's dad looks at me. Peter, are you okay? Yeah. Why are you shaking? Cold. It's July. I'm an idiot. And he looks around. He says, "Where's Jeffrey?" And I knew I had to tell him. Because rule number 1 of looking at porn with your friends is you never leave the group, and he left the group. So I pointed nervously. Bathroom? So Jeff Dad walks over to the bathroom. He knocks on the door. Jeff? Jeff answers nervously. Yeah. What are you doing? Nothing. No, I'm just hanging out. Alright, well, when you get done doing nothing, make sure you wash your hands. Just a little something to add to that. Jeff's parents had to throw out that computer by the end of that summer because it had so many fucking viruses. It got really bad. Like, it got to the point where you like click to play solitaire and just dicks would pop up on the screen. Like, you couldn't play solitaire, but you could play like solid dicks. I don't know. And I think it's funny, like, worrying about like getting a virus on your computer as a kid from looking at porn is kind of like your first like brushing with like STDs. Like, because if like you were looking at porn, you could get like not that bad of a virus that you could get rid of before your parents notice. But sometimes there are these really bad viruses that you would get, and you just try to hide them and hope your parents didn't notice, but you knew there was still a chance that they might send out an email and spread it to their friends. Kind of like STDs. So yeah, I was talking earlier, I have a girlfriend, which is cool. I enjoy it. I enjoy having a girlfriend. I don't enjoy going out with my girlfriend when she gets hammered and I stay sober like an idiot. The other week, she decided to go out and get plastered, and I went with her, and I just stayed sober the entire time, which was a huge mistake. But I realized something while doing this. I realized that if you go out with someone that you're dating and they get hammered and you stay sober, it's kind of like walking a dog without a leash. I'm not saying that if you go out with someone you're dating, they have to be on a leash. What I'm saying is, when you go out with the person you're dating and they get trashed and you stay sober, you say the same things you would if you were walking a dog without a leash. Things like, no, don't drink that, that's not yours. Or you say, come on, don't lie down there. We're a block away from the house. But more frequently, you say something like, no, don't you pee in that person's yard. Another thing about my girlfriend is she thinks I'm gay.
Yeah.
I don't know why she thinks I'm gay. I don't know what the reasoning behind that. I don't know how she came to that conclusion about me. I mean, maybe it's because I like to gel my hair, wear nice clothes. Maybe it's because I own a big black dildo. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why she thinks these things, but
He does.
Well,
He does. He does. He does.
All right. But the other day, I was sitting in her house, and she was doing something, and I was reading People magazine, and she caught me reading People magazine because, you know, I really wanted to find out how Zac Efron is dealing with his drug problems. And so I was really into this article, and she caught me, and she tried to distract me, and I was really into it. She's like, you know what, Peter, you know, that's it. I really do think you're gay. And I was like, Sydney, I can't be gay because of things we do together. You know, sex things. And she said, yeah, well, I bet you think about other guys while we're doing it. True, but it's not my fault only guys play baseball. Thank you very much, everyone.